Well, the president's approval ratings hit an all-time low. Just 40% approve of the job he's doing in the latest NBC News Wall Street Journal poll. 54% disapprove, a possible sign of bad news in November, with the president losing support among Democrats and African Americans. Joining me now, Chris Plante, host of the Chris Plante Radio Show, and Leslie Marshall, a syndicated radio talk show host and a Fox News contributor. So, Leslie, what's the real impact of that? Does that make you nervous looking at November, that the president is losing support among some of those key constituents?
No, because I understand when you look at the news of doom, gloom, and destruction worldwide, which really is doom, gloom, and destruction worldwide, that you want to blame left or right the leader of the free world, the president of the United States of America. I'm not worried because Congress has actually got lower approval ratings, Republicans even more so than Democrats. Even though it's November and around the corner in one respect, it's a lifetime away in another. So I'm really not concerned about the impact it has there. And I'm not surprised, quite frankly, with what's going on in the world, that the ratings are what they are. The approval ratings are as low as they are, and obviously I'm not happy about that. But,
sure.
You know, they don't look good, but I don't think it's going to fare badly for Democrats in November.
Well, Chris, Leslie has nerves of steel. I mean, we should have expected nothing less than that from Leslie. She's not nervous about this at all. What do you think is the real impact? Chris, what do you think?
I'm surprised that the approval rating is as high as 40%. And of course it's going to hurt the Democrats come November. The president's complete lack of leadership on foreign policy, domestic policy, economic policy, you know, the politics of division are not going, I hope at least, at long last, are not going to serve the Democrats and President Obama well come Election Day. And honestly, I think his poll numbers will continue to go down because there's no sign of any change from the current track.
So you think, Chris, that the rest of the Democrats are going to get upswept in this negative feeling towards the president?
Oh, sure, absolutely. I mean, that's something that you can expect on Election Day. And, you know, forget about this approval of Congress. That's, you know, that's a different, a thing altogether. The disapproval of the president will translate on Election Day in favor of Republicans and against Democrats.
Leslie, one of the pollsters says that Americans in general are cranky and unhappy. So I'll just leave our viewers with that. I know that's probably not news to them, but I want to ask you about this other story as well and how this sort of plays into, again, the bigger picture here. We have two suspects that are in the murder of this Border Patrol agent in Texas. They've been illegal immigrants. They've been arrested before. They've been deported several times. And we know immigration is a major issue, and this border crisis is a major issue going into November. This story, the murder of this father, is this a game changer?
No, I don't believe it's a game changer. I mean, we know that numbers-wise, and this is not an opinion, it's just facts, the overwhelming majority of people that come into this country, whether they're documented or not, don't commit such horrific crimes. And the loss of any of our Border Patrol agents, obviously, is disgusting, despite whose hands it comes at. These people have been deported, and I know that Chris is going to say this is a reason that we need beefed-up security. The problem is not just trying to stop people from coming here, but it's the corporations dangling the carrot of opportunity. It is what we do with the problem that we have, and we don't have any comprehensive immigration reform on either side right now, and that is going to be an issue, and that is not going to go away. Also, by the way, even if we built walls around this country and we stopped the flow of immigrants into this country legally and undocumented, it wouldn't prevent such incidents from happening.
Apparently they were deported, as we mentioned, Chris, several times. So again, the same question to you. Do you think this isn't a game changer in this debate, that this doesn't spark further action, that it just sort of goes away, like Leslie may be mentioning, big issue as it is? Or do you think this provokes some sort of action where Congress hasn't taken any so far?
Well, unfortunately, this is the kind of thing that doesn't become a giant issue and a game changer if the press doesn't take it up as a cause célèbre. And I would not expect the press to take it up as a cause. We had another border agent several years ago, Brian Terry, shot to death by more criminals that had crossed the border using guns that were provided to the cartels by Eric Holder and their Fast and Furious program. And if that wasn't a game changer, if that didn't ignite things, then I honestly don't think this will either. It's the Wild West down there, and it's time that we got our country under control. A country without borders is not a country at all. It's madness. We've got this trail of tears going from Mexico's southern border to Mexico's northern border. We've got more people than we can count dying en route, and the number of people that we found in Texas in the desert dead in the hundreds now. I mean, this is truly a calamity. So I don't think this is going to change it by itself.
It seems like both of these stories play together based on the lack of potential reaction to the death of this, again, this father and this this border agent. One can understand why Americans are feeling cranky and unhappy in general about politics. Leslie, Chris, great to have you both. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jim.